students, today I'm going to continue to show you how to work on your animal slideshow, okay? First, I want to make sure that you've completed the research assignments from last week. So I'm going to make sure I go to my animal research project topic. This is where you will find all assignments for your animal research project, okay? Now, it will be the second topic when you're under all topics, okay? You'll find it right here. But let's say, it gets kind of overwhelming seeing all of the assignments at once. Remember, you can go to the left side and you can click on Animal Research Project and it will take you to just those assignments. Okay, so if you want to just see those assignments, you can click there. Remember, this is also the place where if you want to find Mrs. Smith's groups, you can click on that topic if you are in her groups and find her assignments. Okay, so I'm under the topic Animal Research Project, and you want to make sure you've completed the assignments, what my animal eats, where my animal lives, and fascinating facts. Okay, you need to complete these first before you start your slideshow. And if you're not sure how to complete any of these assignments, remember last week I have provided videos on how to complete them. So you can find those videos on last week's Google Slides agenda. All the videos are there if you need to watch them to complete these assignments, okay? All right, but if you've done those, then you are ready to keep working on your slideshow. So as always, we always start by going to our Google Slides with this week's assignments. So I'm going to click on that. And make sure you're in the right week of May 18th to May 22nd. Then today is Tuesday, so I'm going to go over to Tuesday's slide. Click on it. Okay, under Animal Research Project. Now, it just has a little reminder for those students that didn't complete these assignments to make sure they complete them, okay? If you've done your research assignments already, then you continue working on slideshow. So I'm going to click on this, click there, and it will take me to more information about today's slide. So today's slide is going to be about fascinating facts. Okay, so first, every time you start working on your slides, you always watch the video first. So that's the video I'm making right now. Watch the video first. Then to make your own slideshow about your animal, you go to the assignment All About My Animal slideshow in Google Classroom. It's the same slideshow you were working on yesterday if you did the title page, okay? You can find this assignment under the topic Animal Research Project. And I will show you how to get to the slideshow right after this. Today, you will create your second slide. You will type 2 to 3 fascinating facts you learned about your animal. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to go back up here and I'm going to go to back to Google Classroom. Okay, so now, before I click on my slideshow, I did mention that today's slide, the second slide we're working on, is about fascinating facts. So I'm going to go to that fascinating facts assignment, okay, and I'm going to click on it. This will be your copy, and if you did the assignment, it will have all your facts that you found, okay? It will be here. And you can either keep this up while you're working on the slideshow, so you can go back and forth looking at what facts you want to type, or I do suggest picking 2 or 3 facts that you like the most and writing them down on a piece of paper. Okay, that may be easier for some of us so you don't have to go back and forth between the 2 assignments, okay? All right, so now that you've put up your fascinating facts and you either can leave it up or you can write down the facts that you want to type in your slideshow. Then I'm going to go back to my Google Classroom, right? In this tab here where it says classwork. Okay, and now I'm going to go to my slideshow. And remember, your slideshow will say your name. This is your copy of the slideshow. Okay, but I'm just going to click here. And this is what everyone's looked like when they started it, right? This is what it looked like. And if you've completed slide 1, which was your title page, then it will be saved. It will be completed and you won't have to work on it. If you see it like this, that means you still need to do it. So you need to go back to Monday's work and complete complete slide 1, okay? But we are going to be working on slide 2. But I'm going to be showing you in my teacher example what to do. So first off, I want to point out over here on the left side, you know how I'm mentioning slide 1, slide 2? The numbers are over here. See right now, I'm on slide 1 and see how there's a 1 by it and it's kind of highlighted with this light orangey color. If it's that color, that's the slide you're currently on, okay? If you want to go to slide 2, you can go over here and click on it and it will take you to slide 2. Okay, so today we're going to work on fascinating facts. Now, on yours, it would have just said this. Fascinating facts about, right? Because everyone has a different animal, so I'm not going to type your animal in there for you. You're going to click where it says fascinating facts, and you're going to delete the dots and then type your animal's name. So mine is hippos, so I'm writing hippos, okay? But if you're doing pandas, you would say fascinating facts about pandas, okay? So all you need to do for the title on this slide is just to add your animal's name, right? I already wrote fascinating facts about for you. You just need to type your animal's name, okay? Now, just like the title page, if you want to change the font or the color, you can. And remember how you do that. With one finger, you click down, you press down on your little mouse pad, and then you scroll, you drag it over till the end of those letters, and then you can let go, and it's now highlighted. So now you can go up to the fonts. See how it says Arial? Right now it's Arial, okay? And you can go and change the font. If you want to change it to the same font you used for your title page, I do suggest that so it all kind of looks, like it goes together. So I'm going to stay with Happy Monkey because that's the one I used for my titles page. Okay, and let's see. I think right now I'm going to leave it black just because I like how black looks, but I can go back and change the color if I want. Now, if you want to change the color, remember, as it's still highlighted, you're going to go to the A and you can pick whichever color you want and it will change it to it, okay? All right, when you're done with the title of this slide, you then are going to go in this text box, okay? And see how I have 3 little dots here, okay? This is where you're going to type your facts. And remember, you can either go back to your Fascinating Facts page if you still had it open, or if you wrote them down on a piece of paper, which I do suggest, then it'll be easier for you to just type them here, okay? So that's what I did. I wrote down my top 3 favorite facts that I learned about hippos. Okay, you want to make sure you're picking your favorite, right? Don't just copy the first 3 that you see on your assignment, but pick the ones that were most interesting to you, that seemed really cool about your animal. Okay, so I'm deleting the type here part. And now I do want you to keep the dot, so don't delete that. But if you accidentally delete it, that's okay. It's not necessary. You don't have to have it, but I do want you to try to keep it if you can. Okay, so I'm going to type this fact. Hippos don't really swim in water. They walk. Okay, so that was my first fact that I wanted to put. All right, now I'm going to click here where it says type fact 2 here. I'm going to hit the delete button to delete those letters. I'm going to go slow to make sure I don't delete the dot. And I'm going to type my next one. Groups of hippos are called schools. Okay. I really like that fact too, so I included that. Now, I do say type 2 or 3, so it's up to you how many you want to include. I always think the more information, the better, right? So, you know, I put 3 dots here, so you could put 3. If you want to even put more, go right ahead. You can put more, right? Okay, this next one I'm going to put is hippos have blood sweat that protects them from the sun like sunscreen. Oops. Okay. All right, so there are my three facts that I've included about hippos. Okay, now just like the title, if you want to change the font or if you want to change the color, you can. You do it the same way. But this one, you want to make sure you highlight all of them. So look, I went across. Now I'm going to go up. And I'm still pressing down. Now I can let go because I've now highlighted this whole section, right? All of my facts. And then you can go to the font and change it, okay? I kind of like keeping it at Arial for this part since it's the smaller writing. I'm going to keep it at Arial, but remember, you can change it to whatever font you want. Okay, now also if I wanted to change the color, you do the same thing, have it highlighted, go up to the A and change the color. Okay, so I think I'm going to try with this dark green. I'm going to leave it like that right now. Okay, now for the Fascinating Facts page, you don't have to add a picture like you did with the title page. Okay, this one is just about typing the facts, but if you would like to add a picture, you can. And to do that, you're going to go up here where it has this gray box with the white triangles in it that look like a mountain, and it says Insert Image. Click there. Go to Search the Web with the little magnifying glass. Click on it. Then over here, it will come up with Google Images. You search your animal. You're going to type the name of your animal. So I'm going to type hippos, and then I click Enter. Okay, now I don't want to pick the same picture that I used for my title page. I want to pick a different one. Now, in one of my facts, I wrote groups of hippos are called schools. So I'm going to find a picture that shows a group of hippos. And here's one right here in the water. So I click on it, and then I click Insert. Okay, and see how huge it came up? Do I want it that big? No, because it's covering all of my facts, right? So remember how we make the size. I'm going to click on it. See how it's highlighted with this blue line? So now I'm going to go to the corner. Remember, the corners. I'm going to click down and then drag to make it smaller. I want it pretty small because I don't want it to be in front of my facts. There, that's pretty good. I'm going to make it a little smaller. And then I'm going to click on it and drag it in the middle to where I want. Okay? And that looks pretty good. I can make it a little smaller if I want, but as long as it's not covering any of the words, then it should be good. And you want to make sure it fits on the slide. See where the slide ends, this white part? You want to make sure your picture is above the end there so it's inside your slide. Okay? I'm going to click out of that. And then if you want to, just like we did on the title page, if you want to change your background color, you can as well. You don't have to, right? You can leave it the white if you would like to, but you can change it by going to background, click on it, then you go to color, and you get to change your color. Now, I don't want to make it the same color as my title page, but I do want it to go with it. So I'm going to pick a light green. Let me see how that looks. I think I like that. and then I click done. And then it's that. And if you're like, I didn't really like it, you can go back to background and you can click on the color and change it. Okay, the reason why I chose a lighter color is because these are, the detail slides, so I wanted them not to be as bold as the title page. Okay. Now, I want to point out though, you want to make sure your background color is not the same color as your words, right? Because then we wouldn't be able to read it. Okay, so if I were to choose, let's say if I choose black, look what happens. Can you see the title anymore? No, the title is gone because it's the same color. So make sure you don't choose the same color as the color of your words. So I'm going to click back to background, change the color back to that light green, and click done. So that is how I want it. Okay, now remember, you don't need to make your slide like mine, right? Be creative. Choose whatever color, font you want. Include whatever picture about your animal that you want, okay? All right, and that is how you would do your Fascinating Facts slide in your slideshow. If you have any questions about how to complete this slide or slide 1, please let me know. I'm here to help you through this process. All right? Okay, have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.